We get off the ride the third time in my head, and I'm just doing this to my head because it's like it's just so dizzy, you know. It kind of felt like I was in while I was in a ride and I was like drinking punch, and then somebody just spiked my punch as I drunk it. What up, homie warriors? What up, assholes? What up, crackheads? Whoever you are watching this, what's good? What's good? It's Joe T. Back at it again with another video. As y'all can tell, I'm still filming in my dusty ass bedroom, but it's cool. It's whatever. And I'm also filming myself today with this outfit, this hoodie, even though this is a do-rag, but anyways. So, I am back with another story time. Yes, another story time episode. Let's go. And let's just get right into the video. This is the time where I ended up going to Space Mountain. You know, Space Mountain at Disneyland, and I get a headache afterwards. So let's go. So me and my mom, my sister, you know, we're just at the hotel room because we felt we had to go on vacation, basically, and it's like we just needed, you know, we need a life. Basically, we need a life because our life was boring, you know, because all I did was just, you know, film videos at the time, work, school, all that stuff. So basically, we just think like, we need a life, we need something, which is why I went on vacation. And then, you know, my best friend Seth, we went on vacation together. We were planning to go on vacation together, basically. And at the time, I would say I was like 12 years old during this time. So I was a preteen, basically. Almost a teenager during this time. So, we're at vacation, we're at the hotel. And I think it's the time we're like sharing the hotel, basically. Like, Seth and his family's room. And, you know, his sister, we're gonna call her, Paige. Okay, we're gonna say Paige. So his sister Paige, they're in the next room. And then we're sharing, like, we're in the other room, basically. And then, you know, we're planning. Hey, so we're planning to go on this ride at Space Mountain. And if you don't know what Space Mountain is, listen, you probably never been to Disneyland in your whole life, but basically, it's this ride on Disneyland or Disney World. I don't know what it's called. But yeah. So we're planning on, when we go to Disneyland or Disney World, just we're going to call it Disneyland, okay? Disneyland. We're going to go ride on Space Mountain. And we might ride 3 times. I don't know. Because, I don't know, we never rode on it beforehand. So we're like, hey, we're going to plan on riding this ride, Space Mountain, because it's like such a cool ride. And we're talking about like our fast, well, no, not the fast rides, but the rides we've been on beforehand, which was like Six Flags. We've been on that one time, and then like one time, cause like here's the thing, I liked roller coasters, but not the ones that went upside down. That's basically what I didn't like. And then one time I even mentioned that, you know, Seth threw up on the ride one time when he went on, cause mind you, we ate, and he went on first. So it's like, listen, if you eat and then go on the ride, listen, your stomach, bitch, your stomach, it's gonna be just like gurgling, and like literally it's gonna be you're gonna be nauseated and all that stuff. So like, listen, just don't eat before you go. Yeah, just don't eat before you go on the ride. Just don't. But anyway, so we're talking about the past times we went on roller coasters and all that stuff. And I like that Barnyard roller coasters flats too. That's what I did like, you know, and everything. And also the county fair ride where my mom went on, and she was like so terrified because we went on that crazy mouse ride one time. I even vlogged that one time. I think I deleted it, but we went on there, and then my mom, she was like real terrified and all that stuff. We're talking about our past rides, and I'm like, well, this one's gonna be real different. Okay, we're gonna be going on this ride, Space Mountain. We're like, all right, cool. And then she was gonna ride with us as well. So, anyways, fast forward, we're at Disneyland, and we're basically just on the subway. Or, you know that little train thing that we have at the subway? I mean, at Disneyland, where that train, where you go to like it takes you to the theme park and stuff like that, the amusement park. Yeah. So we're on the train from the parking lot. You know, we have our tickets, get in, all that stuff. And you know, me and Seth, we're just talking about, oh, this is gonna be such a fun ride. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a lit ride. And we're also talking about flashbacks. You know, about, you know, like I said, about the roller coasters we've been on. And I'm like, well, this one's gonna be different. Listen, this is Disneyland. This ain't gonna be no kiddie ride and all that stuff. This is gonna be like an extreme ride that we're gonna be on. Cause look, we're tall enough to ride this now. Like, we're tall enough to ride this now. Get off the ride, and then we basically went on Space Mountain first time. Mind you, we rode on this ride 3 times. 3 times we rode on this ride. And then so, first time we went on before we went on like the other ride. So basically, we're like, alright, so they're like, hey, where do you guys want to go? We're like, hey, we want to go around Space Mountain first. You don't want to go around Space Mountain first. And then, we're like, alright, let's go. So, okay. So, Seth's sister went on. Seth also went on as well. I went on also, and I went on, and then my mom went on, and Seth's dad, he went on. Like I said, everybody went on first. So, well, oh my god, it's gonna be so lit. It's gonna be so lit. It's gonna be so fun. All that stuff. So we get on the ride, and like, you know, everybody on the roller coaster. You know, there's like this intercom. They're like, please stay seated. Please stay seated. Seatbelts on, and hope you enjoy the ride. Yeah, that's basically what went on. Get on there, and you know, it's like, you know how this roller coaster be. You go up the hill, we're like, whoop, 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 whoop. So fun. Get on the top, go down, right? And mind you, Space Mountain, it's like the most fastest ride ever. If you went on Space Mountain in your whole life, on Disneyland or whatever, it's like the most fastest ride ever. Like, we're just, you know, it's going zigzag everywhere your body, like, everywhere. And your body's just like, bitch. Like, it feels like you in a tornado. Feels like you in a tornado during this ride. You're just going zigzag up in this bitch, okay? And so, we're back, and of course, we're screaming like, ah, so fun, you know what I mean? Sorry, y'all, mom's at work. Let me stop laughing. Let me stop screaming, because, you know. I'm sorry, I had coffee today, so that's why I'm hyper. So, yeah. I'm not usual like this, but, you know, but anyways. So, we get out the ride, and we're like, we just rode Space Mountain for the first time. We're like, yo, that was so lit. So cool. That was so lit. So cool. It was so lit. Let me adjust myself right quick. Okay, but anyways. We're like, oh wow, it was so cool, so lit. And we're like, we want to ride this again. We want to ride this again, all that stuff. And we're like, alright, we'll ride it. So we didn't ride the second time yet. So we went on other rides, and basically, you know, and it was so cool. And I think I tried to vlog it one time, or make a video on it, or based on stuff. I don't know, I probably deleted it, I don't know, but yeah. And also with the we need to get a life thing, I was basically taking a break from my, you know, side hustles or whatever. But anyways, so yeah. So, you know, we're riding on the rides, we're riding on the Ferris wheel, we're riding on that little, we're playing the carnival games, we're, you know, eating food and all that stuff. We basically ate food before. And then we didn't want to eat yet, because, you know, you had to let your body digest it. And my best friend said he learned that lesson. He learned the lesson because he went on that ride one time, and he ended up throwing up one time, which is kind of embarrassing. But, you know. So we learned the lesson. So, boom. We're eating, and we're waiting for our food to, like, digest system. You know, digest your system in your body, basically. You know, before you get on the ride and all that stuff. So, just know that I wasn't scared to go on. I was letting my body digest, okay? Know that. But, yeah. So, after all of that, we go on the other rides. We go on the ride. We go on Space Mountain the second time. yes, we're going the second time, twice, alright? You know? Strike one, strike two. Get on there. Same thing happened, zigzag, all that stuff, you know, our hair is blowing. And this time, my mom didn't go on the ride. My mom didn't go on, Seth's parents didn't go on it. It was just me, Seth, Nye, and his sister, Paige. We got on the ride the second time, and you know, like I said, zigzagging. And here's the thing, I didn't think we was gonna go on the ride. I didn't think we was gonna go on the ride the second time, cause literally it was like, oh, I'm gonna try on this one time and see how it is. But it's like it was so good, we decided to do it again. It wasn't even scary at all. So zigzag, like I said, zigzag. It was like one of the fastest rides ever, and it was bumpy too, real bumpy. Get off, we're like, yes, awesome, exciting again. Air messed up, all that stuff. So we go on the other rides some more. Go on some other rides some more, and you know, just hang out. We're chilling, you know, we're having a good time, and you know, it's getting a little bit to nighttime. And we're like, hey, we should ride this again. We should ride this again the third time. We're like, hey, we should ride this again. So we decided to, hey, we should ride this again before we leave. Before we leave this amusement park. Because mind you, it was getting late. It was like nighttime. So basically, we decided to ride this again before the amusement park, you know, closes. Before Disneyland decides to close. You know, Disneyland. Every little child's dream. Okay? So we're like, oh, so now it's like, all right, we'll go on this one more time. Just one more time. This is the last time we're going to go on this ride. Last time. So, because, I mean, hey, 3 is a charm, right? 3 is a charm. We're going to go on this ride one last time. So we get on the ride one last time on Space Mountain. And like I said, it's doing this thing again. You know, zigzag. We're screaming, putting our hands up. Well, me, I usually, you know, but I'm like, hey, you know, zigzag, all that stuff. Hills, all that stuff. And you know, when Space Mountain, it's like real dark. It's so dark in there. Listen, if you've been on Space Mountain rides, you know. But, so as soon as I get out, as soon as we get off the ride, my head is just like, you know, real dizzy on stuff. Like, real dizzy when I'm on this ride the third time. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What's going on in my head, bruh? Like, we're on this ride. And I'm just feeling this, like, migraine. That's basically, I don't know if it was like a migraine or a headache or what. I didn't get a concussion because I didn't bump into something. But, like, I don't know. It felt like a migraine, and I feel like I was having a migraine. So we get off the ride, and then I'm just doing this to my head, like, what's going on? Because, like, it was so dizzy. Like, I felt kind of dizzy. You know, it was like I was drinking punch, and then on the ride, and then someone spiked my punch, and I was drinking it. You know, like, you know how it is in a party where, you know, sometimes someone spikes your punch. Yeah, afterwards. Yeah, that's how it was afterwards. And then, so after we get on the ride, I go on to, like, one of those little, those balconies. And then I'm just holding my head like, what is going on here? Like, I'm having this migraine. I'm getting so dizzy and shit. You know, it felt like somebody spiked my drink in the middle of a ride, and it was just like, what is going on? I'm getting dizzy, drowsy, all that stuff. And mind you, I was tired too. So I did use the excuse, like, and now it's like, are you okay? You good, bro? I'm like, yes, I'm fine. I'm just tired, bro. I'm tired. I don't know what's going on. I felt like a migraine was going on in my head. And you know, my best buddy Seth, he was like, you good? What's going on? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And mind y'all, the amusement park was about to close anyway. Disneyland was going to close anyway. So we get on the subway to basically go back to the parking lot. And I'm like, I can't believe, you know, I sound like a stoner. You know how stoners be? Where they just be like, yo, bro, give me some of that dope. Give me that shit. Give me that good shit. You know, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I can't believe. And me and Seth, we're just like sitting on the subway. And mind you, both of us were tired. We're like tired, you know, it's a very long day. But me, I'm having this migraine. And I'm just like, yo, I can't believe we rode on this ride 3 times in a row. That's crazy. Real crazy. We rode Space Mountain 3 fucking times. 3. You know, 3 was a charm, but 3 strikes you out. And I was definitely almost knocked out cold. And I'm saying tonight, look, when we get back to this hotel room, when we go back to this hotel room, I need to lie down, because, look, I'm tired, I have this migraine, and it's been a long fucking day, okay? So, get off, we get into the parking lot, drive back to the hotel, and then, you know, after all that, I'm sleep in the hotel room. The next day, I wake up, and I'm like, get back up. And I don't know. It's like I had a hangover. And, you know, I still remember about what happened last night, you know, with Space Mountain and everything. I'm like, oh, it's so cool. So how's the story end? The story ends like this. So, you know, we get back home, and, you know, me and Seth, we say goodbye to each other, all that stuff, you know, on vacation. Because, mind you, like I said, we went on vacation together. And plus, the only reason me and my mom went on vacation was because we needed a life. Our life was boring, so we needed a life, okay? Get back home. We drop Naya off at her apartment, her place, and, you know, we get back home. After we packed up our stuff in the hotel, and we leave, all that stuff. Good times at the end. And then we get back home. And mind y'all, when we get back home, my mom always used to complain about my dad not doing much. She always used to complain about how, oh, he didn't do the dishes, he didn't clean up all this other stuff, he didn't clean up this stuff. So we get home, and then my mom, she gets home, and then the dishes are laid in the sink. All the dishes are in the sink, stuff is not really cleaned up enough. I'm like, and my mom was like, what the heck? And I'm like, here we go again. Back to this. And yeah, that is basically the time that I rode on Space Mountain 3 fucking times, and I am getting a migraine from riding on Space Mountain. And I was actually tired too. And I had a migraine. So y'all don't only not throw up on rides, but also just be careful when it comes. I don't know. I don't really know this more of the story, but anyways, that's that. Like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on your notifications, social media links in the description, all that. Book is on my Amazon, and yeah. Bye. Later. I don't need driving because I'm in karma.